Hello and welcome to Meanwhile Back on the Hobby Farm. Just a quick video on my relocated new garden. No longer in the back inside the big wooden 3 foot by 8 foot boxes. Those are all coming apart. I'm still using the compost soil I have in them. It is just wonderful. It's like gold. It's dry out because it's like 90 degrees out. The humidity is very high. But yes, I'm not growing bananas. Bananas is really good. My wife just brought them home from her daycare job that she works with her daughter who owns it. A whole bunch of banana peels. And she said, hey, I got some banana peels for the pigs. I'm like, the heck with the pigs. This is great potassium boost for all the plants. So I have little piece on each one of these are tomatoes. These are romaine tomatoes right here. That is a pear tomato, another romaine tomato. And over here we got hyssopes. Over here we got chives. We got garlic chives here. We've got another romaine tomato plant here. And these little babies right here are mini romaine tomato plants. Over here we got our yarrow, which is going really well, right? It's going well. Some of them bled back over to here. Over here is chamomile is growing very well. Ready to harvest them. Over here is nothing. I still got to finish it up. It's too hot today and I just had a lot of work, but hopefully tomorrow. Over here we got our catnip over here, and I got some more growing in a basket. I'll show you in a second. And this is horehound, great for sore throat. Look at that. I can't believe how advanced the plants are this year. Yes, granted, I didn't plant these until last year, but I was harvesting. Well, I'll show you in a second. We got these are going to be transplanted after I water them. We are going to get some rain after midnight, but I'm still going to water before then because you can never rely on the mailman. The mailman. Backtrack. Cut 4. The weatherman. Got some more chives over there. My toothache plant, I don't know if it's going to make it. It is a plant, tropical plant from Brazil, and I don't know if it's not, but there's little seeds in there, and I think I'm going to take some in a little bit and just drop them in there and see if they will partake, because, well, there is still a little bit of green, but these are definitely the flower heads with the seeds. But I did winterize it in the house, but I didn't water it as much as I should have, and that's why they are barely alive. But there is greenery. It should take off. We don't want to overly water any plants, herb plants, once they are, I got seeds. Any herbs that shouldn't be overly watered. We got Mama Joanne's flowers over here. We got our marshmallow plant. This thing has quadrupled in the size in the last week. Doing very well. And I forget what that is. That's my feverfew plant, and that barely, it dried up. I don't see any seeds in that. Oh, we got a big truck going by over here. Look at that dust, huh? We got our white sage over here with the chamomile. His seeds are gone over. I'm going to have to get those out of there. But the white sage is doing good. I cut this the first week of April. I harvest some, and I'm ready to harvest it again because it's going to be going to flower anytime. So I want to cut it down and dry it and make it for our teas. I also put it in my my beverage of choice, which is usually reverse osmosis water with watermelon or some type of fruit. And over here we have our lemon balm. This is, it looks like hell, but this is Valiant root, and I just cut it down to trim it. Look at it, it was over 6 feet tall. I transplanted it from out back in one of my wooden boxes. And over here is a mother's wort plant. And we're going to cut them around over here and see what else we got. We got a lazy cat. Hey, where were you for breakfast this morning? And I saw your sister about a quarter mile up the road today. What is up with that? Hey, BK, that's your mama. You better tell your daughter to show up for breakfast if she's going to go hungry. Did you miss breakfast this morning? Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I had the 4 bowls out. You're not getting any. Over here is it's a squash called, it's an Italian name. It's called Trombonicino squash. And I got some more catnip here. And I got one elderberry. A friend of mine gave me that the other day. I had a house plant with coffee grounds. Very good nutrients to add to plants. I come around over here. And I had the catnip growing by accident. I don't know how it happened. Over the winter, I had it in the house. There's a house plant in here, and I have no idea what it is. I'm going to have to... There's no greenery on it, and it's kind of brittle, so I don't know if it's dead. But the catnip grew inside of it, and I left it here, but I am going to transplant it over there with the other catnip in a larger container, and I'm going to have to put some fencing around it because the cats, I can't keep the cats out of it. Here's a little flower garden out front, a little lilac bush. I'm going to be expanding this out about 6 feet, and I'm moving that closer. It's not getting enough sun, obviously. Here's our hostas I transplanted. Got a rose bush, it's been there for 17 years, I think. I forget what these are called over here. This is a fake one, but the rooster is keeping tabs on it. Here's our well is actually underneath there. I want to get a hand pump on that one of these days. A lot of peppermint growing underneath the hammock, and I love laying on that at nighttime. You can smell the aroma of it. It's awesome. Got a mess over here because we are making a new patio with a permanent canopy with a solid roof. Here's another one over here that I'm going to be transplanting. And then we got more trucks and RVs and off-road vehicles and people pulling boats to go to the lake up the street. But I'm going to be transplanting this again. This is going to come out about 6 feet, and just planted this cherry tree the other day. Got that for Mama Joanne the other day. It's a tart cherry. It's already got cherries on it. Look at that. So I want to put the lilac bush there, the other one there, and I might trim that tree a little bit, and I might put one more different type of fruit tree. This is South Paul's pollinating, so I don't have to worry about having another one. The grapevine I transplanted 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago? I forget. Anyway, this year it should be. I just replaced this. Used to be a wooden, ugly looking wooden stand here. Replaced it with this canopy, not much better looking. But by the end of the summer, the whole thing should be engulfed and encased in grape leaves, and it'll be nice and shady in there. Over here is, I advertised